The full moon hung low over the dense forests of the American Midwest as five friends set up camp. Nick, the thrill-seeker of the group, marveled at the eerie glow, while Anna, the intuitive one, felt an unsettling shiver down her spine. Brian, the skeptic, brushed off Anna's feelings as he skillfully built the campfire, and Jessica, always the storyteller, took her seat close to it, eager to spin a few spooky tales. Finally, there was Mark, who was far more interested in photographing the wilderness than in the legends surrounding it. As the night wore on, Jessica began recounting an old Native American legend of the Wendigo, a spirit cursed to roam the forest, consumed by an insatiable hunger for human flesh. The group chuckled nervously, except for Anna, whose unease grew. Unbeknownst to them, their laughter and carefree attitude had drawn the attention of unseen eyes. While gathering firewood, Nick stumbled upon a strange ancient totem buried partially beneath fallen leaves. Without thinking, he picked it up and brought it back to the camp, joking that it would make a great souvenir. Anna's eyes widened in fear, recognizing the totem as something sacred and dangerous. She tried to convince Nick to return it, but he brushed her off. As the fire crackled and the night deepened, the air grew colder, and an unnatural silence fell over the camp. The friends began to feel a creeping dread, though none of them could pinpoint the source. Suddenly, the forest came alive with an eerie wail. The friends froze, their minds racing to make sense of the ghastly sound. A shape moved at the edge of the firelight, tall, emaciated, with eyes that glowed with a fierce, malevolent hunger. It was a Wendigo. Panic erupted. Brian, relying on logic, tried to reason with the unknown entity but was met with an icy silence. Nick's boldness turned to fear, his mind haunted by the tales he had laughed at earlier. Mark's camera dropped as he tried in vain to photograph the monstrous figure, his hands trembling. Jessica, her voice failing, clung to Anna, who whispered a prayer. But the Wendigo had no mercy. One by one, the friends fell under its curse, their screams swallowed by the depthless night. The campsite, once filled with laughter, now stood in silent testament to the friends' fate. The Wendigo receded into the forest, the ancient totem left untouched, warning others of the same peril. The legend endures, a grim reminder of the terrors lurking in the wilderness.